Hey y'all, Toad here. Well, this video kind of marks an end of an era for me. I've never been much of a gun collector. I've always been a user, an end user, if you will. Not an aficionado of any particular type or caliber or whatever. I always shot just what I liked, what I shot well, and a lot of other factors. Well, I had a decision to make in the last couple of months. I didn't come to this easy, but for the first time since I was in my, I guess probably late teens, I no longer own a .45 ACP. Now, I have loved that round for a long, long time. And it was a tough decision. But that's kind of what this video is about and what led me to it. Now, way back in the olden days, the .45 was not only really common, but it was relatively inexpensive. And maybe that has to do with the fact that back in those days, that's what the U.S. military used. Maybe that's why there was so many out. I don't know. But as time went by, I just noticed that it just started getting more and more and more expensive to own a .45. Now, it's also important that you know I have never been a fan of the 1911. I know that's kind of blasphemous to a lot of people, but I got nothing against the design of the handgun at all. I just never shot the dang thing well. It just didn't work for me. Maybe it's just, my shooting style, my body type, I don't know. But the .45s I owned were not 1911s. In fact, the last 25 years I shot Ruger P Series right up to and including the P345 that I just sold about a month ago, which was the last .45 I had. Am I going to miss it? Yeah. I don't get into the caliber wars or type wars. That's not my way, so I'm not going to, except to say that I've never really participated in it. I shoot both the .45 and the venerable 9mm about equal. If I like the handgun, I can shoot it. It's just that simple. I don't have any problem with it. In fact, when I picked up the Beretta, I've had this for quite a while, I find that I shoot this pistol very well. Do I shoot it as good as the .45? Actually, I probably shoot a little bit better. Maybe it's just because this one is so well balanced in my hand, and the weight is different. It doesn't seem as snappy to me. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I just tell you what I like. And I've shot this 9mm for a long time, and I really enjoy it. And I used to like the Browning high power. In fact, I used to tease my 1911 friends that would say, the 1911 is the be-all, end-all. I'd say, well, yeah, except for the fact that, the high power was Browning's last real achievement. I think he took everything he learned, and it culminated with the Browning high power. Even though he wasn't there to see it go into production, and I actually don't even think he was there for the actual finishing of it. But I consider the high power to be probably the culmination of Mr. Browning's designs. So this video is kind of a I'm bidding a reluctant goodbye to the .45 ACP. Does that mean forever? I don't know. You never say never. When this becomes as economical to shoot as this, hey, maybe. I personally do think it's a slightly better social bullet. Slightly better, not worth the extra cost, expense, and all that stuff that goes along with it. Especially for home defense. But like I said, I'm not going to start that argument or participate in that argument. It's just my feelings. But .45 ACP, taking care of America's enemies for 100+ years, I bid you a farewell, a nice farewell, man. Did real well for me for a long, long time. But I'm afraid right now, in this stage of my life, I just can't afford to maintain that caliber. It just doesn't work anymore. All right. Fair winds. We'll see y'all next time.